Hey, good morning, guys. Wanted to get you a quick market report. I'm in leadership meetings all day, but I wanted to get this info out to you. I was hoping to do it before the kids got up, but it didn't happen. So I've got my favorite mug, Chaos Coordinator. We're just going to keep it real this morning. If you like these, let me know because I can hook you up. My friend Robin gave it to me and she sells them. Anyway, let's talk market. Market stats just came out for September, and looking year over year, here's where we're at. I'm going to start with Jefferson County. Median sales price in Jefferson County is up 5%. Median sales price is now 4.65. I'm sorry, no, $465,000.
No, I want to be on you. Yeah.
Okay. Days on market in Jefferson County is 30. We've got just shy of 2 months worth of inventory in Jeffco. And inventory is down 18%. What's interesting about Jefferson County is year over year, the market's been pretty static in Jefferson County as far as, sales prices going up a little higher than inflation. Days on market is about the same. Inventory level it's down a bit. Mostly that tells me folks are moving into Jefferson County more than anything. Let's look at actually Park County. Park County is another one, which is pretty static in a lot of ways as far as pricing. Anyhow, median sales price in Park County is $342,500. It's about what it was a year ago. It hasn't really gone up or down much. What the real story in Park County is days on market and inventory levels. We have 6.9 months of inventory in Park County. Inventory levels are pretty high in Park County. Average days on market is 65. Park is a little tricky. It includes a lot of communities that are very, very different. But the story there is that shift that we've talked about. I hear from a lot of people go, I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to sell, the market's going to tank, it's going to shift. Let me tell you guys a little secret. That market shift, it already happened. It started a little over a year ago. And what we're seeing now is we're seeing the after effects of it. Here's the good news. The market may tank some places. It's not going to tank here. What we're seeing overall as agents is homes are staying on the market longer. Our days on market are increasing. Your house has to be a little bit nicer in order to sell for close to asking, and it has to be priced right. The other thing that we're seeing is it is becoming hyper local. The stats for Conifer overall are good and they're valid, but you need an agent who knows the stats for Evergreen Meadows, for Shadow Mountain, for Conifer Mountain, for Aspen Park. It's all very different, neighborhood by neighborhood. And so you got to make sure, as agents, please do your research. And if you're looking at comps from 2 miles away, which especially in some communities is easy to do, make sure it's actually a comp. And please, buyers and sellers, make sure your agent does their homework. We all make mistakes, but it is becoming a hyper-local market. Other counties to look at that I like to play in, Douglas County. Median sales price in Douglas County is up 3.4%. Pretty mellow in Douglas. Median sales price is $511,500. Average days on market is up to 39. Douglas has 2.4 months of inventory. It's kind of a classic balanced market scenario there.
It's definitely snowy.
It's definitely snowy. Denver. Median sales price in Denver is up 11.4%. Denver. You guys are bananas. Median sales price is $490,000. Days on market is 32, which is up 45.5%. We have 1.8 months of inventory in Denver County. That's down 10%. That's what's saving you guys. If you have a home to sell in Denver, we got to do it while that inventory is low. And you know what? It's just going to keep getting lower this time of year. So if you're in Denver County and you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll wait until after the snow melts, I'll list in April or May. We got to get you on the market before the holidays. We got to talk. So that's the story in Denver. Boulder Boulder's kind of its own animal. I always look at average sales price in Boulder as opposed to median sales price because they do have the permanent affordable housing program, and I feel that skews the median sales price. Average sales price in Boulder right now is $755,000. It's up 10.2%. So if you've got a home in Boulder and you're thinking to cash out, that might not be a bad option for you. Average days on market in Boulder is up 14% to 49 days, and they have 2.9 months of inventory. So overall, the story here is our market is strong. It's still a good time to sell. There's more inventory on the market than there's been in a lot of counties. And so it's also a good time to buy because you have more options. Homes are not selling for over asking as much anymore. We're not seeing the bidding wars. Homes are selling a little under list price. So if you're a buyer, that's a great opportunity. Interest rates are still crazy low right now, and they just keep dropping. I don't know what they're going to do in the spring or next year or in 5 years. I mean, that gets into crystal ball land, and I'm a big econ geek, but I can't predict the future. I will say, lots of folks have been squawking about, the market's going to crash, and we see it on the news. And I think in some places, absolutely, that's true. If your Aunt Edith lives in a rural town in Arkansas with 150 people, she's going to get hit. But Denver's the place to be. People are still moving here. Our market's stable. We have the economy to support the housing prices, and we still have a housing shortage. So I wouldn't worry too much about it here. What's happening is it's less crazy, which is kind of nice. Gives buyers some more options, gives sellers some more options. It does mean that we definitely need to do some full service to get your home sold for the most possible price. If you're looking at doing that, please give me a call. Other stuff that I just wanted to throw out to you guys. I know this is really long. I've been talking to you for like 7 minutes. I'm sorry. I got to get kids off to school too. But other stuff I want you to know about. On a personal front, I'm building my investor network, looking at possibly doing a pretty exciting program in the next year. If you are an investor, and I know some of you that are watching this, I'm already working with, and you're like, yeah, I know. If you're an investor, if you're doing short-term rentals, if you're doing long-term rentals, if you're doing fix and flip, if you're doing, any other cool redevelopment, talk to me. I want to connect with you. I want to figure out how we can help each other out because I have some unique opportunities coming up. Listings coming up right now. I've got a couple getting ready for market that are just incredible homes. I've one pretty close to my own neighborhood here in Shadow Mountain. We put it on the market briefly and took it off and remodeled the bathroom. So that should be going live here pretty soon. We're tiling in the next week. It's going to look great. You guys are going to love it. Come be my neighbor. It's awesome. I've got another one that is just ready to Airbnb or rent. Not far from Red Rocks coming up. We're photographing it on Saturday. It is going to be a cash cow for the first person to snatch it up, and it is cheap. I've got a third coming up that is mid-remodel. It's going to be an incredible home in Morrison. It's in Hilldale Pines. It's a real large home. Sits in an aspen grove. Got some incredible views. You guys are going to really like that one too. If you want to add yours to the pile, give me a call. If you have questions about your specific market, which by your market, I'm talking your neighborhood. If you have questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, 720-485-1500. I'm going to make some oatmeal and get some people off to school. Have a great day, guys.